In case you missed yesterday's VCT Pacific Games, here's a recap of what actually mattered. First up, PaperX defeated T1 2-0 in a match that became an instant classic, filled with drama both in and out of the server. On map 1 Haven, which was T1's own pick, we witnessed a battle of defensive fortresses. T1 started on attack, ran into a brick wall. PaperX's defense was a masterclass, shutting them down to take a staggering 10-2 lead into the half. But when the sides switched, T1 built a wall of their own, mirroring PRX with a dominant 10-round defensive half to force a miraculous overtime. The server became a duel between T1's Buzz, who dropped 33 kills, and PRX's Something, who answered with 32 of his own. Ultimately, PRX's clutch factor prevailed in an overtime war as they took Haven 17-15 before closing out a tight Lotus 14-12, reinforcing the narrative that T1 just couldn't win the rounds that mattered the most. Next, Genji delivered a clean 2-0 sweep over their rivals DRX in what was a far more one-sided affair. The story here was a massive strategic miscalculation from DRX. They chose the new map Corrode and were systematically dismantled by Genji, losing their own pick 13-6. It was a clinical punishment that set the tone for the entire series. Now, the standout performance here was Genji's controller Ash, who was an absolute monster on Corrode, posing a 1.61 rating and shutting down any hope DRX had. While the team struggled, DRX's Marco was a lone bright spot, topping the server for his team with a 1.35 rating, a performance that reflects the community's frustration with DRX's roster management. The key takeaway here: for T1, a world-class defense means nothing if your attack half only gets you 2 rounds. For DRX, gambling on a new map against a titan like Gen.G, I don't know if that's strategy, man. I think that's a little bit of a death trap. That's the real story behind the score. Share this with a friend who missed the matches.